Yo, yo, yo. What's good? What's good? Log into this. Where the fuck's my chat, man? Where the fuck my chat at? What's good? What's good? What's good? Gotta see if I can pull this up. Yo, 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 yo. All right, here we are. What's good? What's good? Yo, yo, yo. Drake will have the last laugh, cry later. What's good? I'm just bored. I just want to just chop it up with you guys for a little bit. Oh, there's my chat. Okay, dope. Now I can see my chat. I'm good. I'm good. Discord. We got the Discord popping right now. What's up, Playboy? What's up, John? What's up, Big Lee, Iceman? What's up, Dominique? Thank you. What's up, Armin? What's up, Christian? Neptune, my guy. Real Taiwan. What's up, man? New Life. Lobby been crying for the year. Family Matters, the GOAT, Drake. Dennis, what are you at? What are you at? What's up, Dirtsky? Samson was good. Armand, Family Matters, the Truth. Bear, the GOAT. Wolf, what's good? Tay Nixon was good. John was good. Knack was good. Timeless was good. Money, what's up? Shout out Jamaica. Lucas, yo. Someone help Drizzy. Dee what's good? Good to see you back. Internet guy, love you. What's the dirt? Appreciate you. Sammy Sosa, what's good? Miller, what's good? What's good? Christian, the best. Salute. What did I miss? Fire. What's happening out here for real? What's good? Bro, love the vids. Keep killing it. Best friend, thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Blank music. Yo, what's good? Good to see some people in the chat for sure. I was listening to Scorpion today. The shit's a classic. Lots of good tunes on there, no doubt. Big Lee, Maximilian, Canada represent. Stand tall. Raining in Houston. Billy Law, what's up from New Zealand? What's good? New Zealand in the building. What's up? What's the dirt? The Art of D. What's good? Taz Balak, Drake the GOAT. Cypher, what's the dirt? Thank you. Kenny diss track on Whips and Chains. I don't think he was really dissing. I think he goes pretty stupid on it, though. I liked his verse. Definitely. Great content, Julia. Thank you. Shadow, yo, you're my favorite Drake documentary guy. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Lee Green, new Drake song is a banger. I agree. Let him fight, bro. What's the dirt is a legend. Thank you. Love and respect from Jamaica. I love Jamaica. I can't wait to go back, bro. It's like my favorite vacation spot. I would love to live there. Drake's the GOAT. Need the Drake versus LeBron video. Gotta do it. I definitely gotta do it. I noticed a few other people already did it, but maybe I can add more to it. Yeah, for sure. Love you, BF Productions. Love you too. You're my favorite Drake content creator. Thank you. Well, there's not many of us. I don't think there's many. There's not many. I even just had to change for my T-Pain video. I did a video on T-Pain and Drake, and it just wasn't really hitting. So I changed the title, and I made the thumbnail so it's kind of negative towards Drake. Like I got in font, like stole his style, because I know people will click on it if it seems like it's hating on Drake. But if it's not a Drake hate video, the chances of getting people to click is a lot less. They don't want to hear no positive shit about him. Drake is evoking the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Drake's been really on some whole cryptic shit. He's got a new Instagram going, and it's fucking, he's posting all kinds of shit. Yeah, the T-Pain breakdown was fire. Thanks, man. It's off to a bit of a slow start, but I got faith it will prosper in time. We Love Hip Hop Network, my guy. I just did a interview with We Love Hip Hop. We talked about a whole bunch of shit. He brought up a lot of shit that I haven't talked about in a long time. Some drama, some different shit. So definitely check out We Love Hip Hop Network and see what's up with that. Super chat from, okay, it just popped up. I think the chat is a bit slow. So I didn't see it here in the chat. I think Iceman, man, will be good. I think I don't think it's possible for Drake to drop a mid album at this point. He's way too fucking fired up. He's way too fired up to drop mid. He's sensitive rapper in the pajama clothes. Classic 2013 shit. The T-Pain thing is brand new. Give it time. It'll pop. Yeah, I mean, it's got like 40-something K. OVO Matthew. T-Pain is a buster. This guy. Oh, I just realized you changed the T-Pain title. Well, I only changed it because I'm trying different things out. Because I know it's a good video, right? And when you're doing YouTube, sometimes you like in the first 48 to 72 hours, you got to try and play with thumbnails, try play with titles, and I've been really doing that. So I know it's going to hit, though. It's one of the biggest battles in rap history. No, it is the biggest battle in rap history. It is. There's no. What am I working on? I'm doing a little piece on the history between Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj because she's been going crazy on him. So I went on YouTube to see if anyone else did it. No one else has ever really covered their history. So I was going to really break down, try to get to the bottom of what the issue is, or if anything happened throughout time that we could connect, whether it be through Wayne and Young Money and Birdman and Jay-Z, or like there's a whole lot of things that transpire between the two teams. And then Nicki and Hove had a whole relationship of their own. So I think it'd be a pretty good video to do, right? When do you think Iceman drops? I think he's going to drop it this summer. I think so. I think he's going to drop it soon, right? I got super chats coming in. I can't read them. I'm trying to read. What does it say? Fuck, I'm missing super chats, bro. Hold on a second. I got to bring this up on my YouTube. I don't want to miss anyone that's donating. Let's see here. Hold up. Okay, I missed one. Why are you still on the battle? Is done. Let's get good music and enjoy both artists. You media guys can't get over it. It's been over a year. The only reason why I'm talking about the battle is because of this new energy that Drake's coming with. And I firmly believe that he's coming back with something scathing. I think he's not done. I don't think Drake's done. I don't think Drake's done with the battle. I think Drake is coming back with something. I think there very well could be a round two, and that's just I think Drake's firing again. I don't think he's going to go out like that. That's just me. Okay, let's see what else we got here. But I do get what you're saying, but bro, I barely really on this channel, I don't bring up the beef that often. Like if you go through my videos, what I do on this channel, I'm not someone who's beating this thing to death. Like I got under probably 8 videos in total about the beef. And most of those were like the breakdowns itself, right? The ones who hate on Drake don't get women? Probably not. Probably not. Drake not dropping. I don't know, man. I think Drake is coming back. I don't know. I know he's coming with some fire music, but the type of energy he's been on lately, man, he's being really fucking cryptic. This whole Iceman shit, all the guns. He's posting crazy cryptic shit right now on IG while he's in London. I heard a rumor a year ago about a certain rapper who also loves London. He really loved London. He really loved London, and he really loved a particular nightclub in London that was attached to a studio. This is what I've heard. There's definitely still a beef. Never going to be over. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree. I'm just wondering if there's ever going to be a round two. If there's ever going to be a round two. I appreciate the 499, by the way. 99 from Xavier. I appreciate the dollar, man. Appreciate it. Do you think What Did I Miss will be number 1 on the charts? I hope it is, because that would mean I was right when everybody clowned me, because I made a claim about 4 weeks ago that I had a prediction that Drake was going to go on another run on the charts. So if it goes number one, I'm gonna throw a bit of a party because people really clown me for that take. I feel like he's gonna do that with a lot of the album. I feel like this is gonna be an album with a lot of hits on it. I think he's going for the charts. He's gunning for the fucking charts. I think that's what he's gonna do. I think it will be a round two. Kendrick don't deserve a round two. I just don't think Drake's gonna go out like that, bro. I just don't. I think he's way too petty, and has got way too much pride to just go out like that. He's clearly sabotaging Pusha. Took the air out of his release with no acknowledgement. I'm not really sure if he's trying to sabotage Pusha like on purpose, because he was planning this Iceman album for a while. Like, if you look back, the last record that got put out was like May 5th or May 6th of 2024 for the beef. Literally a month after that, like 1 month after the beef ended, Drake was posting shit about Iceman on his like plot twist. So he's been planning this album for over a year, right? He's been planning it for over a year. And then even when he was on stream with Aiden, months before Pusha even announced that, like, a concrete date, like, really, Pusha only announced the actual date of his album back towards the end of May. That was when we knew. Now, he could have had inside info, but I heard people trying to claim, oh, Drake is really trying to fuck up. He's really trying to fuck up Pusha's rollout with the release of his album by performing at Wireless. Like, that's a dumbass take. Like, Drake had agreed to do Wireless a long time ago, and Pusha just announced his album. So he's not, it's just a coincidence. It might take away from the moment, though. It depends on how people might try to go crazy over this chains and whips thing. But I think because it leaked like 2 weeks ago, or like a week or whatever it was ago, I think that really took a lot of hype out of it. Let's get a Drake and Wayne video. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, bro. I really should do that. $2, I appreciate it. Yeah, but back to what you were talking about with the Pusha thing. I don't think he's deliberately trying to. I mean, he's petty. He's stepped on his rollouts before, but I think it just could be a coincidence for this one. Because I don't think he's really that worried about Pusha T, if we're being honest. I think if anyone, there's a lot of other guys that he's probably thinking about right now instead of Pusha T. Now, I think Travis wants to step on Pusha T, right? But I just can't see a world where there's much overlap with Travis Scott fans and Pusha T fans. You know what I mean? Like, it's very rare you're going to meet someone who loves both, I think. Like, I'm not a big Travis Scott guy. I love Pusha T. Like, you know, it's kind of like you're dealing with two different eras, very different styles. Like, Travis Scott, yeah, he's got a few joints that I like, but I'm not a big Travis Scott guy by any means. Apparently, Dee, thank you for the $4.99. Apparently, Pusha T responded and told Drake to try harder. Where did you hear that at? You mean like for like to crush the rollout? That's interesting. I didn't hear that. But then again, like, Pusha T's been doing, like, the first Pusha T interview that went out, like the first Clips interview, I watched that. I watched the second one, but now they've done like five, 6 interviews. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and listen to all like 5, 6 clips. I love the clips, but I don't love them that much to spend 5, 6 hours of my life. Chig Smooth's channel right now. Chig Smooth, I love his channel, bro. I love his channel. I love Flacco, Chigs, who else? Which other comment? My boys over at Potty Mouth. Skrilla the Great, $4.99. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. $5 from Molly. How many tracks do you think Iceman will have? And what's your projection? My projected drop of the album is in the next month. I think he's going to drop it in the next month. I really do. I think he's going to drop it. It's gonna happen summer. By August, I think it's coming out. But how many tracks do I think it'll have? I hope it doesn't have too many. I hope he's smart enough to not play the streaming game and just say, okay, I need to make a solid body of work with no filler. And I'm not saying Drake has a lot of filler, but it'd be nice if he could just really, really, take out the fat and just give us the best album possible with no skips if possible. Iceman 30 songs, I fucking hope not, man. I really hope not. You heard 26? Way too many. Way too many. Yeah, you know what? No features would make sense for an album titled Iceman, right? And that would really be the first time Drake ever did that, right? He's never done an album with no features. So that would be crazy. And that would fit into the Iceman theme, right? Having a listening party. Definitely. We definitely should. We should definitely listen to the album live. We might have to do it on Twitch. I don't think we'll be able to do it here. But I do think Cole on Iceman, I really hope, I really wish he was. I'm not sure how good they are right now. Iceman, 11 songs. If it's 13 songs, that'd be perfect. I'd be happy with that. I don't care how many songs are on it as long as they're all good. Like he says, okay, unmistakable, this is a banger. Unmistakable, like this is not a skip. I don't want any skips on there, man. Drake has a bad habit of making long albums. He does. That's something that Pusha perfected, was actually doing, well, with the help of Kanye, right? But I really liked how he approached his albums with not too much fat in there, right? Colon Iceman is some snake shit. Iceman Scary Hours 3? No, I don't think so. I think Iceman is like a full-on rollout album. The best Drake album of all time, in my opinion, is Nothing Was the Same for me. Definitely. Do you think Kendrick will step on Iceman? I think for the next several albums that they put out, they're both going to be really close. I think they're both going to play that game. And yeah, I do think Kendrick will try to step on it in some way. 100%. They're both petty. They both hate each other at this point too. So nothing really surprises me, right? Tyler, the Creator, makes perfect length albums. Iceman, headhunting for everybody. I don't even think What I Miss will be on the album. I think it will. I think he's doing everything really dope right now. I think something's about to go down this weekend. I think the Wireless Music Festival, he's going to make some sort of statement at this festival. He's got a lot of people pulling up too. And so I see what he's doing, right? He's got Aiden Ross pulling up. He's going to be streaming, right? That's a lot of eyes. He's got, who's that other guy? Laz Paulo, the dude from like Jersey or whatever. He's got a pretty big following. He's going. I don't know if Kai is going. If Kai's going, that's crazy because he'll have a lot of eyes on him if they're there and they're all streaming, right? So he's pretty smart for that. UMG will look foolish to let Kendrick drop Step on Drake's rollout. I don't know, man. Like, we're in a pretty crazy Las Palos, yeah. So he's going to be there. Aiden's going to be there. And just think about it. So Aiden's going to be there. He's going to be streaming. A bunch of clips are going to get generated for that. And those are going to get dispersed all over the internet. Las Palos going to be there. He's going to create a few moments. That's going to be all over the internet. People who are there anyways are going to be sharing it. Fans of Drake are going to be sharing it. So I could definitely see it, like his presence at Wireless being very much all over the internet. And if he makes some sort of statement, which I think he's going to, I think he's going to do something at Wireless. I really do. Nelk Boys and FaZe are going there. Okay, so that's even more. Like, Nelk Boys get crazy amount of people in their lives. Crazy. DDG already backed out. Oh, so DDG was supposed to be going? Las Palos, yeah. Aiden actually glazes Drake. He won't even listen to a Kendrick song. Yeah, I think like that's the type of loyalty Drake wants around him, right? For his immediate friends. Clearly, he doesn't like LeBron showing up to the pop out. He doesn't want anyone in his corner who is pretty much like really co-signing anything that Kendrick does, right? He's like, that guy called me a fucking pedophile. If you're on my side, you're not listening to his music. Like that's the type of friendship he wants, I guess, right? How many Iceman episodes do you think there'll be? That's a really good question. I think there's going to be at least 2. Well, there's obviously going to be another one, but I think maybe 3. But today Drake posted something like on he's got another Finsta account now. It's called Frozen Moments LLC on Instagram. And he posted, like the last time he was with the Iceman, he posted a truck called the Ice Boy. And it's a different company in Toronto, but these guys really specialize in the sculptures. Like they do some really, really fine, intricate sculptures in Toronto. So I don't know if he was getting the ice from the one spot to bring to there. I don't know, but like, or why he would post this other company. Because you'd think if you're the Iceman and you let him come into your business and shit, unless like Ice Boy is like a subsidiary of Iceman, I don't know. He's just posting all types of crazy, cryptic shit. And it makes me think that the dude is fucking up to something, man. Like he's got ammo. He's got something. I'm telling you right now, he's got something. He's got something. Are you going to dissect the chains and whips? I was thinking about it. I started on a script for that, like when it first dropped, when it first leaked. And then I kind of stopped. I did listen to the clips, though. I listened to the leak. I couldn't help it. Morgan Wallen is pulling up. Is he really? Is he actually? Because if he pulls up, Drake is really, really playing the fucking game. If he's got all these young people pulling up, I think Iceman going to be a stream. That's what I think, too. Ice Boy became Iceman. Yeah, it's like, but I think Drake is really going to stream the album live. Like the way that he just did episode 1 where everything was live, I think he's literally going to find some way to do like a music video for each record like that. He's going to find a way to do it, cuz that I Miss You, that is a music video. That's like a live music video that he did, right? There's different fucking scenes. One moment he's with the guns, the next moment he's in the ice with the blocks and shit. He pretty much did a live shout out to Danny, thank you for Scott. He pretty much did a live music video, which is crazy. Is Drake dropping tonight? I don't think so. He's in London right now. I low-key love the Iceman era. Me too. It's definitely, which is why he's suing. Do you have Cash App? I don't, bro. We don't have Cash App in Canada, unfortunately. We don't have it. Unfortunately. Bro is a Drake fan. I'm definitely a Drake fan, bro. 100%. That's never been a secret. Never been a secret. Is Dirk team Drake? I don't know about those younger dudes, man. I don't think Drake is probably the last of Dirk's worries right now, right? Realistically. Supermax sounds, yeah, I like Supermax. Sounds dope. Like sounds like a conductor beat or something, right? Do you think him doing an Ice Ice Baby sample? I hope not. But you know what? That is potential viral TikTok type of record. So if he did a Ice Ice Baby, if he sampled Ice Ice Baby and turned it into like a Nokia type of song, that will be out of here on TikTok and shit like that. Because that's what I'm not a big fan of the re-sampling shit from the early 2000s, the 90s, like in this case the 80s. Like I would rather people make like original music, but it's definitely a thing where people keep recycling these fucking old sounds, right? And it's definitely a thing. You think What Did I Miss will be number 1 this week? I think it will. Because I've been seeing people on Twitter. They were claiming that he only needed like 1,000 more or something to make. I don't even know how they figure that out. They must be looking at the analytics. But I think like the owls are going crazy and buying as many as they can. I even I bought a single. I bought one off of iTunes. That will be too sexy part 2. No, thank you. Exactly. Guys, by the way, We Love Hip Hop Network is in the building right there. That's my boy Friday. Click on his thing, go subscribe to his channel, and check out an interview that I just did with him. It literally just dropped today, and we're getting into all. He's asking me a lot of questions that people don't usually ask me. A lot of shit about drama and stuff like that. So definitely check him out. I love both Drake and Dot's music. Me too, bro. Shout out Friday. The Owls, bro. The Owls are showing out, man. The Owls are showing out. See what we got? The Owls are showing out for Drake. That's the thing, man. The beef really solidified the fan bases, right? Like you got crazy dedicated Kendrick fans and crazy dedicated Drake fans. The Owls, dudes is birds. Will you ever make a video on the lawsuit? People have been asking me to do it, but I've been really avoiding it. I've been really avoiding it because I'm not a lawyer. I tried to contact a lawyer, and she was supposed to do a collab with me, but then like for some reason it just went ghost. But if I'm gonna do a video on the lawsuit, I would rather have a lawyer to like spit questions off of, because I have a lot of questions, right? Diverse mentality collab when we've talked about it. That's my guy. He's the main inspiration behind my channel too, right? My channel wouldn't exist without diverse mentality, and he really is the GOAT creator. Really, he's the well, Carcino. We got to give Carcino his flowers. He was the first guy really doing the beef. Like he was doing beef breakdowns, but he was just he would have like a still image, right? And just be talking in the background. But Diverse Mentality was the first guy to really take it and like do these detailed beef breakdowns and like even detailed hip hop documentaries. Like he was doing those 8 years ago. He was the first to really do these highly produced videos. So he's the GOAT. He's the got to give him his credit, man. I wouldn't have a channel without him. Damn owl emojis turned to ice cubes for Iceman. Straight up though. That Kendrick feature isn't going anywhere. I don't think it is either. I don't think it's a hit. It's not a hit record. I think it'll probably it'll chart. It'll chart obviously, but I can't see it cracking like a top 10. Carcino flipped on Drake, kind of, eh? Diverse mentality's the GOAT. I agree. Shout out to Simo with the same 285K. Is it true that Kendrick renegade on his convo about Not Like Us? That wasn't in the original convo. Yeah, what I heard about Not Like Us was that they did have a conversation. Like they did sit down together and they were like, well, they didn't, not physically, but the label was like, okay, you're going to do one more. This was after Push Ups came out and after Euphoria and 616 or whatever, right? They're like, okay, you guys are going to do one more record each. And then that's it, right? That's what I heard. So when Drake dropped Family Matters, he thought that was it. Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, and he thought like that was pretty much it, because apparently that's what they agreed upon. But then Kendrick dropped the Not Like Us, and like totally, apparently that wasn't like an agreement. That's what I was told. Like I was told that like a year ago. Do you think Drake is under pressure? I think he's definitely under pressure. How could he not be? He's got the whole world preying on his fucking down. Well, not the whole world. I feel like people are starting to come around a bit. But Drake definitely still got the red button. He didn't push it yet. I think Drake does have something, bro. I think he might have gotten... He's probably caught off guard. I think he underestimated Kendrick. But I do think in the end, I think Drake is way too fucking smart. And I think he will end up having the last laugh. Because I think he's just too smart. I think he's too smart. People might not think it now, but they'll come back to this and they'll realize that what I was saying. ASAP is flopping. Did he put out an album? No, he put out a single, right? I feel bad for that. I don't want ASAP flopping. I really like ASAP. He's at the top of a career for a whole decade. Long time, man. Long time. He's been at the top of the game forever. So it was scripted. It wasn't scripted, but I think the label at one point got involved and was like, okay, if we're doing this, you're going to do one record each after this, and then that's it type of thing, right? But I do believe that the industry was very much into it. I was told that, yes, Kendrick was supposed to be on first-person shooter. He was supposed to be on there. Super Ghost again with another 100, man. 2 nights in a row. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Drake is the GOAT. I agree, man. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. 2 nights in a row. You're helping me with my groceries right now, man. I appreciate you. Damn, like, fuck, bro. What do you do for a living, bro? Damn, Super Ghost. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that big time. Damn, big money, I would say, man. Matt, the hip hop oracle. Bro, you can't say I didn't call. You can't say I haven't called a lot of shit, because I have. I'm not saying I get everything right, but I'm not afraid to make a prediction. And I don't try to play it safe. Salute to the Super Ghost. No fucking doubt. No doubt. Sell drugs. Yeah, he's trapping, man. Like, what is he doing? That's crazy. I appreciate that big time. Big time. Shout out Smack Shade from the East Coast. Really love your channel. Moses, I appreciate you, bro. Bless up. No Filler Podcast. Facts. Do you think him and LeBron will be beefing forever? I think what they got going on is probably salvageable, right? I think it could be saved, because I think they really were, like, they're friends. You know what I mean? There's not like an industry thing. They're actual friends, right? So I think really it was one of those things where Drake didn't expect them to be there, but LeBron is a massive fan of hip hop, so he was a fan in the moment because he's a massive hip hop. Like, I saw LeBron driving around the other night. I didn't see him drive like physically, but he was posting. He's always posting shit from his whip and shit, right? And he's listening to like 38 Spash and like Belly Gang Cushion, and like he's like a hip hop head, right? So I can't blame him for wanting to be there. I just don't think he realized that Drake was going to take it the way that he did. I don't think he realized that, right? I think he just thought it was a battle, and maybe he didn't understand like how personal it was for Drake, right? Nah, Drake shouldn't really trust any of those guys again. No, I kind of agree with you, bro. I'm not going to lie. Iceman better drop soon. I think it will, bro. I think it's going to drop in the next, I think next month, like sometime this summer. By August, it's out. Because you know why I think that? Because you remember at the beginning of the Iceman thing, right? Like when he's first showing it, he's got this dude buy the song. I did buy the song. Here goes a 20 piece. I ain't got deep pockets like Super Ghost. Damn. Enjoy your content a lot. Appreciate you, bro. No, man, anything, everything supports the channel, man. Like I don't live stream very much. I'm starting to again. So I appreciate $20 is very generous, bro. I really appreciate it. Everything goes towards me, my family, and the channel, right? So I appreciate it. W's in the chat for Moses. Yeah, what time does wireless start? I think what we're going to do, I was looking it up today, they do stream it. 2 days in a row, that's what I'm saying. So I think we're going to stream we'll stream the wireless fest. We'll do it 3 nights in a row. Fuck it. We'll do it 3 nights in a row. We'll see exactly what he performs. He's got three nights, right? So, bro, you got to continue streaming. Yeah, maybe I should, man. I was just like, in the beginning, I was really nervous doing it, but now I'm starting to get a lot more comfortable doing it because I'm a fucking professional yapper. Jamar Porter, $1.99. Appreciate you, bro. Get you a candy bar on me, bro. Keep up. Yo, bro, thank you. Mars bars. Mars bars in the chat. Mars bars my go-to. Thank you, bro. Mali, $10. Appreciate you, bro. Do you think a SZA and K-Dot collab album that would break the internet? That would 100% break the internet. I'd love to see it because I think they do great work together. $9.99 from Primate. My pocket's hurting like listening to ASAP Rocky. Oh, shit. Appreciate you. Thank you, man. Thank you, Primate. Thank you. Thank you. No need to give money that you don't have. It's all good. I appreciate everything, though. Real. Drake and Party together is insane. I agree. What do you know about Ebony Prince on X? Was it all cap? I think he was just some dude who worked at the hotel. He's just someone who worked at the hotel and stumbled upon the shit. I don't think he had any crazy information, because if he did, he would have put it out by now. You'd think, right? You'd think he would have put it out by now. Drake gonna drop Iceman right before OVO Fest in October. Guys, I want everybody in the chat, please go to We Love Hip Hop Network and subscribe to his channel. That is my guy. He's actually the first person I ever did an interview with. He really puts on for Canadian hip hop. I consider him a very good friend in the space. And the dude has just been beyond solid with me. So if you're a fan of me, I'm sure you'll be a fan of him. Please subscribe to his channel. That's my guy.
Ebony Prince was a yay burner. You really? Nah, I don't think it. A double agent. He didn't. But what did he give us though? He was like, there was a lot of allure around him in the beginning. He seemed like the real deal because he had some clothes or whatever. But he didn't really put out any information. Like, what did he put out? $9.99 from him. You're really him. I appreciate you, bro. We got, do you realize at the end of Wickman, Drake is sneak diss and Pusha's parents to pass the fun? No. I did not realize that, bro. I did not realize that. If he did that, that's like, well, you know what? I guess he dissed 40 in the way that he did multiple sclerosis fucking bar for 40. So I guess anything's deep voice filter. Do I have a crazy voice? Is it? Do I have something going? Is something wrong?
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, I'm trying to figure, yo, your voice pitched all the way down.
What about now? What about now?
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, sorry. I'm still trying to figure out. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to figure it out. Hold on. Let me get my thing up here. Is it all fucked up or what? Hold on 1 second. Is it fixed? Is it fixed, chat? Chat, did I fix it? I'm good now? All right. Good. Yo, wait, did I miss a chat? Did I miss? No way, that was on purpose. No, I that was something on my keypad. I got one of these stream things here. Got all these buttons on it. I must have pressed one that made me turn into Darth Vader. That's funny though. That's fucking funny. Demon Dirt. That's crazy. Cool. Uncanny X-Man 416, same number on the truck in the video. Yeah, I saw that. I gave bro a big shout out too on Twitter. That's actually really can't be a coincidence, right? Can't be a coincidence. When are you going to collaborate with academics? The two of you will share rich ideas. Bro, I was talking to him like 3 days ago. I think he's on vacation right now. We talked about doing something long time ago. We haven't talked about collabing in a long time, but he did mention he told me he was just watching my breakdown video last I talked to him. Maul from Maureen Maul, Ice and Ish from Joe Budden all alluded to Drake and Kendrick not being over. What do you think? Any inside sources? Do you think Drake's gonna spin? Rematch? Yes, I fucking do. The boy is coming back. Listen. Yes. 100%. Drake is not going out like that, man. There's no fucking way. You see everything he's doing right now? They caught him off guard last time. Not this time. I feel like those guys fucked up. Man. I'm telling you. Don't count the boy out. And you can't say there's no round twos, because there is round twos. You mean to tell me if Drake don't fire on Kendrick right now, Kendrick's not going to come back? 100%. 100%. The shit with UMG, fine. He's suing the company, whatever. I'm not for the lawsuit at all, but I could look past it for another round. 100%. I don't think Drake is coming in on this Iceman shit, bro. Yo, you still gonna meet up with TDE? Oh, and by the way, thank you for that was a good question, bro. So I didn't hear Maul say that it wasn't. When did Ice and Ish claim that? And Maul? Because I'm with him. I'm 100% with him. I don't think Drake is done. Not a fucking chance. Not a chance. He's about to fire on him again, bro. And I think some of these dudes are worried. I think they're worried, bro. I think if I'm Kendrick right now, I'm even worried. Because he went back and I think he's playing his cards different, right? I don't think if they go back again that he's going to make any of the same mistakes. If he dies, he dies. Make sure to join the Discord right there, link to it. What did I miss? Is so mid. Is lightweight. Nah, I don't think it's mid, bro. It's a pretty good record. I don't think it's his best, but the boy's coming back like crazy. He's not done. He's not done. He's not done. How many albums do you think Drake got in him? That's a good question, man. I think he's got a few more in him, man. But I mean, he's 40 now, isn't he? Or pretty close. I think he's 2 years older than me. So he's probably getting close to 40, 39. He's 38, right? Kendrick doesn't have any more pre-made songs. Yeah, Kendrick, everything that Kendrick played. Now, I'm not saying that Kendrick don't have more, because I was also told that Kendrick did have another record, and it was called Sunday Service. Apparently, it was a record after this. I was told this like a long time ago. Apparently, Kendrick had another record called Sunday Service, and it was a follow-up. It was the next record that he had ready, and apparently it was vicious. Apparently it was lethal. Clips first week projection. Do you think they'll do 100? I don't think they're going to do 100. I think they'll do... No, but they got... Friday, the thing is, bro, they got the bundles and shit, right? They're selling a lot of merch. So maybe they will crack 100. I'll say 100. What's up? Next to none. What's up, Dirt? What's your next videos you got cooking? Appreciate the $1.99. I'm thinking about doing a piece on Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z. Like, there's their whole thing, but I got a whole lot of ideas cooking. That's just going to be like a quick one. I'm trying to feed you guys smaller videos in between the bigger ones, right? Because there was a point where I had you guys waiting like 2 months for a drop, and like that really fucking hurts my channel, first off. And you know, secondly, do you think they'll do 60K? Panama Beauty, appreciate you. Love your channel. What role do you think J. Cole will have moving forward? No more big three. I just think he's just going to do his last album. He's going to do an amazing job. I think it's a potential album of the year. I think he's rapping his ass off. I don't think there's many people out there that could rap with Cole. I think he out-raps Drake and Kendrick, personally. And I think whatever he does, he's going to come in on 10, and his last one is going to be a banger. I think Cole's just doing one more, and he's the type of guy who can really not have the fucking ego and can really let it go. I think he's able to let it go and you know, be happy with the way his career went. Not like a Ye, not like a Drake, even a Kendrick, because all those guys got egos. That T-Pain video was thorough as fuck. Thank you, bro. I really put a lot into that video, and I think it's like one of the better videos I've made. Honestly, I think it's one of the better, because it's really easy to, it's really easy to look at the T-Pain and Drake situation and sit there and say, oh, Drake is just being soft and emotional Drake again. Here we go. Like, oh, he's just jealous. He's just mad at T-Pain because T-Pain critiqued him. And, that narrative gets pushed and then everyone agrees with it. They think that's it. That must be it, right? But when you actually look into it, like T-Pain is a fucking hater. He is a full-blown, bitter, jealous hater of Drake. He's got many reasons to. I can't say if I was T-Pain, I wouldn't feel the same way. I think T-Pain got royally fucked over. It's not fair. He got the shitty end of the stick many, many times. So I think any human would be jealous, like would have some jealousy, right? You did your research for sure on that, man. Thank you. No Face, The Hard Part 6. Les, it ain't over. No, it's not over. It's not over. He's not coming with this energy for no reason. He's not lining up all these guns and Iceman and like, what did I miss? Like, what did I miss? What else do I have? That's how I take that. I take what did I miss? I picture him asking himself, okay, what else is there that I could say? What did I miss? You know what I mean? Jeremy Hecht, who's worse, Jeremy Hecht or Screwface? I don't mind Jeremy Hecht, bro. I don't mind him. I saw he was getting a lot of heat on a breakdown or a take that he had. I don't mind. I don't have anything against Jeremy Hecht. I don't really have anything against Screwface either, to be fair. Except for when he did this. That's classic soundboard. I appreciate it. Be real about it. What did you ask? Who would why would Kendrick respond? Kendrick's too much of an MC to respond, but I think whatever Drake's coming with is going to be something scathing. Something scathing. If you're Kendrick, why would you respond? Well, if Drake comes with something crazy, he's going to... Yeah, I think Jeremy's well-intentioned. I agree. What's the content for this video? So, Nikki is recently... And by the way, run the likes up if you guys don't mind. Hit the like button. Help a little Canadian man out. I don't think Kendrick can go to pedal route anymore, because Drake doing this lawsuit, a big part of the lawsuit is that it is defaming him of being a pedophile. Like, he does not want that on his jacket, and I can't fucking blame him for that. I can't blame him for that. I can't blame him for feeling that way. You got the world calling you a pedophile. Okay, prove it. That's what defamation is, isn't it? When you defame someone, you got to prove it. Okay, prove that I'm a fucking pedophile. I can't blame him. So Screwface music is grade A dirt. I don't think he's that bad. People acting like they scared for Kendrick to battle again without a 20v1 this time. Kendrick had a lot of time to prepare, but don't get Kendrick wrong. He's sitting on records. He knows how to play chess too, right? Kendrick can pull a rabbit out of the hat pretty quick. The GOAT is live. You like, let's go. Not in hip hop. How do you figure? Drake said he emptied the clip. Drake said, I emptied the clip, swapped that shit out, and I came back reloaded. And now he's got all these guns around, no face. Swapped that shit out, and I came back reloaded. So when I look at what he's doing, what did I miss? He got all these guns around him. I'm reloaded. I could go many different ways. I got this type of angle I could go. I could grab this one. I could grab that one. Which way do you guys want to go? I could go multiple rounds with you guys. I take it in that way a lot. Yo, as Canadian as we can proud, we have Drake and What's the Dirt. We good. Thank you, bro. Thank you. If it ain't Canadian, K-Dot not rapping. What did I miss? I saw it as a way for the fans to come to realization of what fans actually missed. Oh, that's actually a good point. I mean, it's not hard for us to. He tried to do that with he really tried to do that with the plot twist shit, right? When he dropped 100 gigs, because you would think that would be enough. Like Drake showing us all these iconic moments of him doing trophies and doing like features for Big Sean and doing like all these classic moments, iconic moments that we got for free. And we're thinking like that would be that should be enough to make people realize, oh yeah, like we love Drake. Not at the time. The battle was too powerful. Not Like Us was too powerful. To really like you barely even heard about 100 gigs. You heard about it for a few days and it was gone, which is crazy. Almost a year to respond. Isn't there a time frame that matters? Nah. That time frame shit is something that just came up in the last like decade or so. Like really, I think that started with the Meek Mill and Drake thing, honestly. The whole thing. Easy A, what's the dirt to go? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah. Where was that last super chat? I got to make sure that I'm not reading them. I got to make sure that I'm reading them. No Face. Yeah. So he said that on No Face, right? Drake will die again. Kendrick is not playing. $4.99. Hey, I'm not mad at that take, bro. But I do think the boy got something else, and I don't think he's gonna go out like that. He can't go out with a loss to that extent. I just can't see him doing it. I can't see him doing it. Thoughts on Supermax, Vetus. Thank you for the €2, bro. Appreciate you wherever you're at. I really like it. I like the way it sounds. I think it sounds like a really dope record. And I was gonna break it down, but I'm gonna wait for the whole thing. Hopefully it comes out on the album because I do think it's dope. Nadine, hey, how you doing? Somebody with some sense finally. What's the Dirt is like the only YouTuber not riding the Drake hate train for easy clicks. There's a few people like Hello You Seen is pretty fair, I find. Like he gives Drake his props where due. I think he's probably the least biased creator that's out there. Hello You Seen. In round 2, can Academics sit this one out? He was the one pushing the time clock. Yeah, I think Academics was definitely pushing the time clock. You're right. The red button is Cap. I don't know if it was Cap. He's been talking about it for a long time. Bro, I think you set a whole new standard to hip-hop journalism. You put a lot of work in. Thank you for gifting us a grade A content. That really means a lot. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. You have no idea. I appreciate it. We're gonna work our way right back to the top. Wait till this all goes through. Like Drake is gonna have us eating, us content creators. Well, just watch. I'm gonna make a prediction right now. Drake is gonna go on another run again. Watch all these dudes. Watch these creators. I've already seen a couple of them do it. I've already seen a couple of them try to do it. So these guys have been hating on Drake for the last year, calling him every name in the book, right? And now he comes out with his video, and they're trying to get back in the mix, trying to be a little more positive. Like that's the way this thing is, right? You got to realize a lot of these dudes are literally just grifting, and that's just what it is. That's just what it is. A lot of times it's packaged up too as, oh, Drake is like a cancer of the culture. Protect the culture. It's like the culture is just this buzzword that's been thrown around. This crazy divisive buzzword. That's all it really is. Because when you look at the culture, like what do you mean? Like, what's the dirt? Well, be the Drake of hip hop content creation. Thank you. Thank you. Drake lost. Hey, I agree with that. I would never not agree with that. The Clips is dropping a song called Family Matters tomorrow. Are they really? Are they really? When do you think episode 2 is coming out? I think he's going to do Wireless Fest. Maybe, who knows, bro? Episode 2 could be during Wireless Fest. We don't fucking know. You never know what this guy's going to do, but I do think it's coming up soon. It's going to be in the next couple of weeks. Whatever it is he's doing. I think he's waiting right now for all these sculptures to be made. Like whatever's being done, he's getting a bunch of sculptures made. That's what I get from it, right? There's going to be sculptures. I prefer Ack and What's the Dirt than OVO Mal. I like Mal, man. And Las Palos, he reacted to my shit a few times. So I appreciate him. Never really spoke to him, but Drake was the inevitable end of the commercialization of rap music. I think Kanye is a big part of it too, right? If we're being real, Kanye was kind of like the start of it, and then Drake definitely took the ball and ran with it. As far as like commercializing hip hop, I think Drake did it the most for sure, for sure. And I guess there's two ways to look at that, right? There's two ways to look at it. If you're like if you're going from like a hip hop purist standpoint, I understand people saying that that's bad because you're bringing in a lot of white people, right? A lot of people from outside of the culture are coming in, and you're really watering it down. So, right? And so I could see it from that angle. But then from another angle, like when Eminem came in, right? When Eminem came in, everyone's shows, all these other rappers' shows, when Eminem first came in, started to go up. The seats started filling up. He started bringing in a lot of new people to the genre. And I think Drake has too. So I think there's two sides of it, right? On one side, it's like, oh fuck, like now it's getting crazy watered down because there's all these people coming in that don't really know about hip hop. They don't really care about it. They're just here for like the singy, songy, whatever. They don't really care about it. They don't respect it. And then on the other hand, you know, it feeds the culture at the same time. It feeds the rappers in the culture, right? I'm pretty sure most of like hip hop fans at like concerts shit, I think it's like 60% white people or something. Like it's a lot. It's a whole lot. But you know what I'm saying, right? Let me see. Scary Hours 3. Okay. Festus, appreciate you for the €2 again, bro. Scary Hours 3, mainly Red Button and Stories top 3. Yeah, Scary Hours 3 had the Red Button track on it, right? But I don't know if you pressed it yet. Primate 499, appreciate you. An album of assassinations sound like a Iceman, a fitting name. Yeah, like we can talk all day about what the Iceman title means. Does it mean Richard Kuklinski, like the mafia hitman? Does it mean Bobby Drake from episode 416? Does it mean Chuck Liddell? Like, does it mean just like Iceman, like he's gone cold? Does it mean all those things? I think it's a really dope. I like it. I like this era of Drake. I think it's really dope. The Red Button was Family Matters. I think it was too, because he literally showed. Actually, if you look at Super Ghost, if you look at Super Ghost and his profile picture, right there, that is the picture that Drake posted, which was the owl looking at a red button. That wasn't an owl. Yeah, it was Stimpy. It was Stimpy from Ren and Stimpy looking at the red button. So it's like, you know, I think that was his red button, or he thought it was his red button. I don't know. Maybe his red button for the beef, but maybe he's got a whole other different thing, right? Eminem made rap go mainstream. I agree with that. I think Eminem was like one of the most biggest players in the terms of commercializing hip hop. And then Kanye also, and then Drake. Those are the big three of commercializing hip hop. Drake doesn't have a red button. Man, you could even say Vanilla Ice commercialized hip hop in the beginning, because that Ice Ice Baby track was the first #1 rap record ever. First hip hop #1 ever, which is fucking crazy when you think of it, was Ice Ice Baby. After all those years of amazing hip hop, amazing records, none of them went #1 until it was a white face. And then a lot of people came in from Vanilla Ice. Right? So that's another person who commercialized it to an extent. Nelly did too. DMX definitely did, because that was the person who got me into hip hop. It's Dark and Hell's Hot's my first album, my first CD I ever had. Maybe it's a quintuple entendre. W Vanilla Ice. You know what's crazy about Vanilla Ice, bro? Like, I was thinking that this dude was probably broke, right? He's not. He's very fucking wealthy. he does like real estate. He buys these old shitty ass houses, fixes them up, and he's got an empire. Like crazy, crazy property, crazy like go up if you got when you got time, go to DJ Vlad and look up his thing that he did with Vanilla Ice and his card collection and shit. He definitely played his cards right. He got more hate than anyone. He has tons of investments, right? MC Hammer, yeah, I mean, he commercialized too, 100%. Snoop Dogg definitely commercialized, 100%. I can't think of too many artists who have done more like commercials and shit like that than Snoop Dogg. He's got fucking shit with Martha Stewart, and like 1 minute he's on Rogers, then he's doing this, and like Snoop is gonna get the bag. Snoop has made a lot of. What is Snoop Dogg's net worth, bro? He got to be worth $500 million. He got to be. Drake needs humbling. Was like he forgot who he was. That's what I think too. I think Drake needed something, man. Like something needed when you're winning for that long. Like I couldn't imagine. Like, bro, even when my channel was popping off during the beef, all this money was coming in. Like everything was going great, and I got super comfortable. And I think this happens to a lot of rappers. They get to where they want to be, and then they just stop working. And that's what I did. And then, and now when you start to lose it, then you start coming back, right? So Drake didn't really lose it for 15 years, but I think at the end of it, he was becoming less motivated, right? So I think this is what he needed. What's your take on Ja Rule saying beef is hurting hip hop? Also, Malice looks uncomfortable talking on interviews, especially about Drake. So with the Malice thing, right? He doesn't want anything to do with that. First off, Malice is a very religious man, right? He's a very religious man. He left music for a long time. He's coming back to do this one last project, right? Just a legacy. It's a legacy move, right? And I don't think he cares for talking about drama. Also, he doesn't have a beef with Drake. He doesn't have a beef with Travis Scott. I don't think he wants to do anything but talk about the music, but Pusha knows the value of a rollout. He knows that, look, if they were just coming on there on some music shit only, way less people would know about their album. Talking about Travis fucking Scott, diss him. Boom. A lot of people talking about it now. And I don't think Malice likes that. He's not the type to do that, right? And as far as the Ja Rule saying rap beef is hurting hip hop, I think he's right when it comes to the Drake and Kendrick beef. I think that did hurt hip hop because we're still here over a year later talking about it, and it's still the most prevalent thing to talk about. Like, whether it be the lawsuit or whatever, that is still the number one thing. So I feel like it overshadows everything else that's going on in hip hop, and it's really polarized fans to the point where the Stan wars have gone to a whole other place. Like it's a weird space that we're in. Ja Rule is a bum. I love Ja Rule, man. I'm not gonna lie. But no Malice. Does he go by Malice or no Malice now? Nas and Jay-Z beef still gets talked about. That's true, bro. That's true. There's still people in barbershops talking about the Nas and Jay-Z beef and who really fucking won. 100%. And it's going to be the same thing as the Drake and Kendrick beef. It's going to be no different. Really. Religious man talking about coke. It's a bit of a... Is he really, though? Like, does he have... I feel like Pusha goes a lot harder than Malice does, because I feel like Malice is more the voice of reason between the two. Like, Pusha is more of the evil one. We'll have to see on this album. What type of energy that Malice comes with. But I can't... Like, Pusha's going to do the coke rap. Like, that's just that's Pusha, right? But I don't think Malice comes with as many coke bars. He's got more life bars than anything, right? Nas won, no debate. Juicy and Jeezy carried on for years. Yeah, Gucci and Jeezy definitely carried on for years, but there was a lot to that beef too, man. Like people died from that beef, which is crazy. I haven't heard him talk much about coke at all on these new tracks. No, I don't think Malice is really going to go with that type of energy on this new Clips album. Richard Overton, do you think the Hard Part 6 was a good diss track or bad? I think it was good. I just think the way that he ended it made it seem like he was dipping out, right? Like that was the energy that I got from it. Oh, like he's done. He's done, right? What I hate is people like Rob Markman and Wayno who claim to be fair. See, to me, Rob Markman and Wayno are the two people that I like the most. They're two of my go-tos. Like, I find that Wayno is a lot more fair, but obviously, like Rob Markman's very much, I guess you could call him an industry guy, right? An industry journalist, but I think he's a lot more fair than a lot of the other guys. I watch Rob and I watch Wayno. I watch everything that Wayno puts out. I think Wayno is incredible. The Heart Part 6 was a white flag track. That's what I thought, bro. That's what I thought. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I thought it was, like, I don't think it's really disputable. I mean, he does say, look, let us know when you want to get back to the facts type of thing, right? But you know, anyone will be done after that defamatory track. Good too. He literally posted a picture of white flags being saved after he dropped the Hard Part 6 on the story. Did he post white flags? He ended it the way because Kenny was going to stay on the pedal route since it's the worst you could go. Yeah, and you know what? Kendrick could have really said anything about that pedo shit because that was the angle that not, like, even before Drake put out Tailor Made, right? You know when he told him, yo, like, talk about him liking young girls or whatever, right? Like, he says that. But the reason why Drake said that was because that was what the fans were talking about. Even before Kendrick had responded, people were saying, he's going to bring up young girls. He's going to bring up this. He's going to mention that. And Kendrick pays attention, right? He pays attention and he played it smart, man. You can't say he didn't. Wayno says whatever the popular opinion is. I don't think he completely does. I think he's got his own brain. I like Wayno. I like Wayno shit. I like him. I had to seriously consider my status as a Drake fan when he dropped that track. You hate it, eh? I think he raps. I think he's definitely going in on that track. You know what I mean? Touch My Body by Mariah Carey. Yeah. You probably start reflecting. I thought that was actually a really good rebuttal. Like, I thought that was a good thing. Oh, it's you who got the problems. That's why you're stuck on this pedo shit. I thought that was a good rebuttal. But people made it like, oh, that's not what he really meant, and yada yada. I thought it was pretty good. Had the song written way before and the bots lined up. Yeah, I think he did. Well, I think it's obvious that Kendrick had, like, he was paying attention to, which is smart, right? He paid attention to what the public was talking about, what the criticisms were of Drake, what Pusha T did when he battled Drake, what Drake did when he did against Meek Mill, because really he did to Drake what Drake did to Meek, Kendrick did to Drake, right? That record being dropped immediately after Family Matters, which is this dark, scathing, personal record, was the perfect way to take the wind out of that record. Like, it was the perfect thing to drop. That's my biggest thing. Dot Records wasn't rebuttaling nothing. He didn't need. That's the thing. Kendrick didn't need to rebuttal anything. I think he was smart for not doing that, because if Kendrick had to come back and like basically what he did, he made it so that Drake needed to rebuttal shit. No one really cared. Like he made it so he didn't address the Whitney shit. Well, he had her in the video, but anything that Drake said against him, he didn't really rebuttal. And he just made it so that Drake, you got to answer for this shit. And that's what Drake did in the Heart Part 6. So I think he was smart for that. Drake treated it like a battle rapper on URL would. He did. He definitely did. Do you think the copyrights being dropped helped them? I didn't have any issues with copyrights, but I never usually do on my videos, because what I try to do is use like very small portions of the record. So I play it pretty smart. But for me, I didn't get flagged from Kendrick or Drake. So I don't know if that was really a thing where I remember it was going around and like all the reactors were claiming that, it wasn't even just a Kendrick thing. I thought the reactors were saying that Drake released Family Matters for reactors too. That's what I thought. Meet the Duck Words. I think Drake's Family Matters was a good track. Probably better than Not Like Us, but Kendrick just out-strategized him with dark songs. Quick, I agree with you. Yeah, make sure to join our Discord too, guys. I'm trying to get that popping, trying to build like an actual community. You know what I mean? Not just, that was the biggest mistake that I made during the beef, is I never really went about building a community. You know what I mean? So you could check out our Discord. I'm always in there. We're going to start doing some different things in there so we could really actually get to know each other and shit, right? Save the live vid, bro. I'll leave this one up. Word, we shouldn't get a full version of Hi Whitney. I hope he doesn't go after Whitney again. I hope he doesn't. School lunches, Drake plays for scholarship. It is what it is. Do you think we ever get that plot twist snippet? I don't know, man. It's a good question. Yo, I just got here. Sorry, off topic. What's the chances of you doing a live react to the Clips album? Is it in 20 minutes? We can do that. I don't know if I could do it on here though. That's the thing. I'll get flagged. I think the only way that I could do it would be, the only way I could react to the Clips album, I think, would be on Twitch. And I think I'm live on Twitch right now. I only did this right now, so I don't know if there's I don't think I have a single subscriber on there. I just put it on there. Clips reaction. Do you hear academics saying everyone around Kendrick's circle is still hurt and people like Dave Free are living in hell being harassed by Drake fans? I think that's true. Because Dave Free was really very much out the paint. Like he was not that visible. Like if you're a close Kendrick fan, you know who Dave Free was if you followed his career. But he wasn't really in the limelight. Like Drake really threw him into the fucking limelight, right? And I see the way these Drake fans are. I don't see the way they treat Dave, but I see the way they interact with people like TDE Punch and people like that. Like they're terrible to him, right? Like fat fuck you. Like it's pretty ruthless, right? It's pretty ruthless. Matt needs to do more of these. Do you guys like the lives or what? I'm not even really doing anything except just talking. I'm not reacting to anything. I'm just kind of chilling. That's how big of a yapper I am. I'm a fucking certified yapper if I could just come on here and do this, eh? Drop your Twitch link. Let's do the Clips album. How could I do this? Oh, okay, let me see. I don't even know how to get on Twitch. Hold on one second. I think I'm live on there right now, though. No lie. Am I live? 1 second, let me check. Here's my channel. Click here to... Oh, I do have people on here. My screen is black. Oh, my screen is black. But I do have a few people on. I got 9 followers on Twitch. But I don't know how to get my camera going on there. We can figure it out. I'll try and figure it out. All 4 songs were pre-recorded. Kendrick and Whitney weren't always together. He used to date Nitty Scott. That's true. Link to Dirt's Twitch. I don't have it going. It's live, but I could see that my camera is not on there. So there's something wrong. Something wrong with my Twitch. Let me see. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not really sure why, but I don't have... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my Twitch. Unfortunately. Output settings. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna bore you guys to death here. Yeah, I would like to do the Clips album, but I can only do it on Twitch. So if you go to Twitch and go what's_the_dirt, I'm on there. But for some reason my camera is not. Oh, I am live. It says I'm streaming music. I got 8 viewers in there. But there's no anything in there. So I don't know. Man, I thought Drake had the Whitney video. Nah, he don't have no video. But I do think if he's going to come back, I think he's going to have to come back with something pretty fucking crazy about Kendrick to like really get back at him. Like really something personal that's like, because bro, if it did come through that Kendrick did do something to Whitney and like he had pictures of it or something, like that would be very, very damaging, right? Something like that. And I hope that's not the case, right? But you never fucking know. Yeah, unfortunately, it's telling me that... Are you guys in Twitch right now? It's blacked out. Yeah, it's blacked out. My camera's blacked out, so I don't know what I'm doing. You gonna listen to Lil Bieber or the Clips first? Is Lil Bieber coming out tonight? Is Justin Bieber dropping an album tonight? Respect to What's the Dirt. You gonna do big things. Just wait. Thank you, bro. Thank you. He's too confident. Live videos, fire. Thank you, bro. You guys like this, eh? You just have to imagine Drake knows something we don't, but it feels like if he did, he had ample opportunity to do it by this point, save his PR. That's what I mean, right? You can't find my Twitch, what's_the_dirt. That is the name of it. Yeah, that's the name of it. That is the name of it. But the thing is, the problem is, yeah, it's blacked out. You said go to settings? Go to settings to get it back? Advanced, pop-out player. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why it's not working. Here, let me do this. Let me disconnect, and then I'll connect back again. I'm not going to disconnect from YouTube, just Twitch. Okay, let's try this. Authorize. Okay, let's see if we're on Twitch. Drake will have the okay, start streaming. I'll call it Clips listening party. Clips listening party. All right. Let me just check. I got to make sure everything's good. Canvas settings. Use. Okay, well. I don't know why it's just bear with me, guys. Sorry to bore you guys, but I'm going to try and set up the Twitch so we can move to Twitch, and then we can actually canvas not found. The canvas you're trying to access does not exist. Cannot read properties.